If you are watching Peacemaker Season 2, you, like me, might also have realized that I am 100% right about Elon Musk. Now here's the connection. In the latest episode of Peacemaker, it is revealed, spoiler alert, that the alternate universe Peacemaker is disappearing into is in fact Earth X from DC Comics. Earth X was introduced in the 70s as an alternate universe in which Germany, the bad guys, the Axis powers, won World War II. In the show, they've got black people locked up. We haven't got the full details on that just yet. Now, what does this have to do with Elon Musk? A couple things. All right. One, X is Elon Musk's favorite letter. His first company, Zip2, he sold and used that money to form X.com, which later became PayPal. His rocket company is SpaceX. When he bought Twitter, he rebranded it as X.com. He has a child that he refers to as Little X. It is safe to say that Elon Musk is in fact obsessed with the letter X. Now, he's also right about the same time I am, so he grew up with DC and Marvel Comics. Where he grew up, in fact, was in Apartheid, South Africa, right? He's actually a Canadian, South African American. Weird, huh? Just like his grandpa. Interesting. So Elon Musk's grandpa was an American-born Canadian businessman. He was rich, who was very active in the Technocratic Party in Canada and got in a little bit of trouble for that, right? He got wind of this movement happening down in South Africa called Apartheid, and he thought, well, I got to get me a little bit of that. So he moved to South Africa and was very instrumental in helping implement the policies of apartheid. And this is all easily verifiable, right? They moved there in 1950, which was when the first two major acts establishing apartheid were passed. Okay. So Musk was born in South Africa, right? He grew up, and in 1989 he moved back to Canada to avoid military service, is what we hear. Now, an interesting thing about that is that 1989 was really like the beginning of the end of apartheid in South Africa. There was a new president came in early in 1989, and he basically flipped the script on everybody and said, hey, you know what? This isn't working for us. We're going to have to get rid of this apartheid thing. And so in 1990, 1991, they actually had the negotiations that formally disbanded apartheid so that they had a free and fair election for the first time in 1994. But Elon Musk had already, gotten the hell out of Dodge because his sweet deal down there was about to get a lot less sweet. So he had to go back and just be a normal rich person in Canada instead of a privileged white rich person in apartheid South Africa. Now, when he got involved with government, he started implementing a lot of the same things that his grandfather was trying to do back in Canada with the Technocratic Party. Letting the machines and the engineers make decisions about the country, efficiency being measured purely in terms of dollars, and basically following in his footsteps. Now, I'm guessing that the apple does not, fall far from the tree in that respect, just based upon, his behavior, including that old salute he liked to throw, and the fact that, he's about my age, right? So, maybe a little bit older, very tied into the whole comic book thing, and so he's definitely been aware of Earth X for quite some time. So to have this obsession with the letter X, which can easily, of course, be turned into one of them there, broken crosses that those guys with the mustaches and boots and all that kind of stuff are so fond of. But his obsession with that X stems directly from his apartheid upbringing and his grandfather and his family in apartheid South Africa. His implicit racism, basically.